Representatives of lodges. In the General Regulations of 1721, it was enacted that the Grand Lodge consists of and is formed by the masters and wardens of all the regular particular lodges upon record, and also that the majority of every particular lodge, when congregated, shall have the privilege of giving instructions to their master and wardens before the assembling of the Grand Chapter or Lodge at the 3 quarterly communications hereafter mentioned, and of the annual Grand Lodge too, because their master and wardens are their representatives and are supposed to speak their mind. Constitutions, 1723, page 61. A few modern Grand Lodges have disfranchised the wardens also and confined the representation to the masters only. But Brother Hawkins asserts further that this is evidently an innovation having no color of authority in the old regulations. The 12th landmark prescribes that every Mason has a right to be present at the General Assembly of the Craft, which was annually held. And even as late as 1717, on the reorganization of the Grand Lodge of England, we are informed by Preston that the Grand Master summoned all the brethren to meet him and his wardens in the quarterly communications. But soon after, it being found, I presume, that a continuance of such attendance would render the Grand Lodge an unwieldy body, and the rights of the fraternity having been securely guarded by the adoption of the 39 regulations, it was determined to limit the appearance of the brethren of each lodge at the quarterly communications to its master and wardens, so that the Grand Lodge became thenceforth a strictly representative body, composed of the first 3 officers of the subordinate lodges. The inherent right and the positive duty of every Mason to be present at the General Assembly or Grand Lodge was relinquished, and a representation by masters and wardens was substituted in its place. A few modern Grand Lodges have disfranchised the wardens also and confined the representation to the masters only, but this is evidently an innovation having no color of authority in the old regulations.